Hello, my name's Brandon. Last name Dawson, just like the creek, just in case you forget. Now, going through, I had to think it's a little funny taking these personality tests because as a kid, of course, we've taken these in elementary, middle school, and some in high school. Now, going through, I always thought these were boring and found out that all the jobs that I were supposed to be given to me for my careers in life were always boring. I never thought any of them would work for me. Now, going through with this personality test and seeing which careers fit my position, I have to agree and disagree. Looking through them, there's three different categories between management, technical, and customer service. Now, like I said, I have to agree and disagree with some of these. I'll start with management, which is the first. I never saw myself in any management position. I never actually had the opportunity, so I guess I never really had any experience to actually go further with that. But of course, for one job in particular, it says sales and marketing. I actually did do sales. Was a car salesman for about 3 years. I loved the job. I just didn't like the people I worked for or who I worked for. Now, I did try two different places, so I tried two, maybe, third time's a charm, but I got out of the field because I didn't think it was working for me anymore. Now, going down to customer service, there was two different jobs for me. Emergency medical center. Now, I was going to go to school for an RN. It's a very high in demand job for males. So I always wanted to help out. I always thought that was a great job, helping people, and felt good about it. Now, the second job was seafaring, which is the Navy. Now, my grandfather was in World War II in the Navy, so I thought that was pretty cool to see that. And of course, before I started dating my wife at the time, I was about to go into the service. I was working out every day, and I was also trying to get my 2 miles under 14 minutes because that's what you have to qualify for going into the Army. And I told her if we don't last, then I'll be going to the service, of course. But we're still together, and I'm still here, so I guess everything worked out just the way it needed to be. Now, the last one is actual technology slash science. Now, the first one is information systems. I'm actually going to school right now for information technology. So to see that, finally a job that actually showed up on my personality test is actually something I'm going for, and I find interesting. And the second job is education. I actually have worked in many jobs, of course, within the public for customer service. I worked many times with kids. I actually worked 4 years at a place called Bounce U, where I was running parties for kids for about 4 years, running around and getting a workout all at the same time, and thought it was a blast. Of course, it didn't pay well enough for me, so I eventually had to leave. But of course, like I said, now I'm in my actual career path. I think information technology is a great job to go for. And of course, because it's a high in demand, there's computers everywhere. I'm actually on a computer right now recording this. And we have our cell phones, they're all around us, so it's better. They're only going to get bigger, better, and faster. So I figured I can go along with the wave.